Alright, so we're checking out the only game where not paying your workers more than minimum wage will get you mercilessly killed and then strung up in the middle of the street. It's Lapse. More deadly minimum wage, damn it. In Lapse, you play a young man who's become president of the world after the apocalypse because everyone else doesn't want to die. As president of the world, you have to make various choices by swiping left or right. And if you pick the right one, everyone dies nicely. And if you pick the wrong one, everyone dies very sadly, including you. Whoever made me president is a jackass, because obviously we're going to try and die in the most horrible ways possible. I'm impressed that I've been in power for 29 days already. I would figure people would want to kill me after 3 or 4. Are we allowed to use nuclear power for experiments? Research would benefit a lot. It's too dangerous. You're clear. Of course you're clear. I appreciate that behind our guy is in fact the nuclear symbol. I consider this like not washing your hands. It's like increasing your immune system. Cows on the farms have begun to produce blood instead of milk. The news will soon end up in the newspaper. That's amazing! Honestly, it's the apocalypse. Blood is much more valuable than milk right now. If anyone needs a transfusion, we can just hook them up to some cow udders. I don't care. Don't let it happen. Oh, I care. But I don't want to not let this happen. Western foreign countries are investing in armaments. We must attack them before they attack us. I like the way you think. There's no reason to panic. To arms. Why do I feel like this is gonna piss off the little standy guy? The little second one right there? Oh well. Mr. President, discontent is spreading, and the population is turning against the government. What or what? Oh, Ambassador Ross, before I die, tell my wife, I left everything to the bleeding cows. Following a fierce revolt, you are captured and executed publicly. Your body hangs upside down. The real question here is for how long? I'm effectively being used like a Christmas ornament. If it's anything like what we do with Christmas ornaments, I'll be hanging up there till June. Radiation in some inhabited suburbs is increasing drastically. Should we intervene? Absolutely not. I need super soldiers somehow. Don't let news of this get out. Evacuate the population. We're not evacuating the population. There has been a prison break in the north of the country. The fugitives are dangerous. We have to take action. No or yes? I'm going to take action, but only because I've already been killed by these guys. I would like to test new biological weapons in our main laboratory. The head of the research refuses, but with your permission, tell me the name of the head of the research. They will be fired. Permission granted. The army test conducted by the general results in a devastating failure. Good. The result of the biological weapons testing is a terrible epidemic that spreads throughout the nation. You are among the first to die, of course I am. According to an anonymous call, your life may be in danger. Should we intensify security? Director Moore, there is nothing that can save me. No. Yes, no. This year, winter is particularly frigid, and the harvests have been limited. We could ask for help from the Western countries. What is this? The last I knew, the Western countries were trying to shove their fists up our anuses. What do we got here? I don't want to owe them. We'll ask for help. Hell no. Current laws are old and unpopular. We need to update them. How many laws do we have? There's no one left. Sure. Your wife continues to ask for caviar for dinner. I have already explained that we're out of it. I didn't even know I was married. Mario, 2 things. First off, I appreciate your mustache. Second off, find some caviar. Damn, you can smell the smoke from the factory this far into the city, and it ruins the plants. They should shut it down. The plants will endure. I'll see what I can do. The plants will endure. Sir, good news. A large oil field has been found. Drill the shit out of it. I'm rich. The country is rich. Yoink. We are developing a serum that can increase the productivity of dairy cows. Can we test it? Oh, wait, are the cows producing milk or blood? Don't get me wrong, I want you to test it either way, I'm just curious. No, yes, yes. A serious plague has broken out in one of our cities. Doctors say it could be contagious. Close the area. The country is strong, but threats can still arise from within. You should set up a special team to deal with this. Director Moore, the threats are why we're here. We don't need it. I've been in power for 301 days. I don't know how I haven't died yet. A very promising research group requires funding for a plant experiment. Actually, I need the plants to kill me, I think. We're not helping them. Next week is your birthday. Why not organize a celebration? Are you my wife? Who are you? Everyone else has a title. You're just Alicia. Yeah, let's celebrate. A violent earthquake has struck one of the cities. Limit the economic damage, help the victims. Economic damage. A criminal organization is slowly taking possession in some peripheral areas of the cities. Does this mean I don't have to worry about those now? Let the criminal organization worry about it. I don't care. Take action. I don't care. Oh, discontent is spreading. There are more than 10,000 homeless people in the southern cities, and winter is coming. We should take care of them. I didn't know we had 10,000 people that were still alive. We can't. Yes, sure. Wise decision. You have a kind heart. Where can we shelter them? In churches, in the barracks. In the barracks. Food grown in contaminated areas is sold in some cities. It's absolutely dangerous. Intervene. Let it go. Mrs. Gibson, you're looking at this the wrong way. If people die from the food grown, then there's less mouths to feed and technically more good food for everyone else. You know what I found on your bed sheets this morning? An oil stain. Funny, right? I wonder how it got there. You know, like Scrooge McDuck likes to swim in his gold coins, I like to swim in my oil field. It makes me feel rich. The answers are either no or yes. No. Mr. President, the people are poor and hungry. Many families do not even have bread to feed on. Unfortunately, people do not appreciate the sense of humor. And the crowd of rebels attacks your residence. Oh, I should have invested in that friggin' security team. Your residence is besieged by rebels and you are captured. You are hung by the neck. I mean, at least we moved from the feet to the neck this time. I disagree with the Minister of Health. The pesticide used in the country is neither toxic nor dangerous, but necessary. You're right. She knows what she does. What? Honestly, I love your plaid shirt, so we're gonna go with you're right. The water used in some areas of the country is unusable due to groundwater pollution. You have to do something. No, Minister, I could do something. I'm not going to, though. I need to know what this death does. Mr. President, the banks hold absolute power. They are leading an uprising against you and the current government. The banks? What are they gonna do? Beat me to death with their wallets? What? What? How will I die this way? I'm gonna get stoned with coins. You are dismissed of your command and exiled to the contaminated lands with your closest staff. Well, Minister Gibson, I guess you were right. Sir, there's been an explosion in one of your laboratories. The whole building is going to collapse. Help civilians, limit the economic damage. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna help people just because, like I said, actually, hold on. I wonder if I can get this all the way up to the top and die that way. Intensive farming throughout the country is becoming unmanageable due to a plant disease. I've been pesticiding the shit out of everything. Did that plant son of a bitch lie to me? Close the most contaminated fields. Use antibiotics. Yeah, sure. Ding dong, it's tea time. Do you want to have a cup of tea with me? You're trying to murder me, aren't you, housekeeper Anna? Later, yes. I will absolutely have tea with you. Oh, look. A friend came by to see me. Would you like if he joins us? Okay, you're not gonna kill me, your friend's gonna kill me. Is that what's going on here? The more the merrier, I'd rather not. Yeah, bring him in. Thank you for your hospitality. You're very kind. I promise I won't bother. Oh shit, it's the developer. Him and his glorious hoodie. You're here too, creator? Yes, I like tea too. While we enjoy it, would you like to take a look at a little video? I can give you a very special gift. Good job working the ads into your game. I'm still not watching it though. The tea is delicious. It has a slight aroma of apricot and honey and anthrax. I would like to start a new study on arms and wars. Can I count on your funding? Yeah, because I think that's gonna get us killed with no money this time. Mr. President, our state is poor, and we are overwhelmed by the debts with foreign countries. Oh Christ. Your head is sold to the enemy countries and the government passes into their politicians' hands. I didn't know my head was so valuable. It seems that some homeless people live in the ruins of a nuclear power station. Some are disfigured by radiation. People are afraid of them. I don't see the problem here. Let them stay. Send them away. Let them stay. Your phone displays a strange symbol, followed by a message. I feel like I should probably write that down. Oh, it's the years. Please remember them. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember any of those. Our wine collection is poorly stocked. We should expand it. The general has been asking for something new for a long time. I didn't realize we were all such assholes. We're over here eating caviar and drinking wine while the rest of the people are living in the ruins of radioactive buildings. I mean, but yeah, go ahead and get new one. Our current armaments would be ineffective in open warfare. Do we have permission to build nuclear weapons? Absolutely! The living conditions of breeding animals in some parts of the country are deplorable. We should intervene. The living conditions of some of the citizens are deplorable. I guess do it so I can die a different way. Some pharmaceutical companies ask for the government approval to test their products on animals. Which one of these gets me money? Yeah, they can do it. The Minister of Health is making pretty much every kind of preservative illegal. This is madness. Mario, you are right. As is your mustache. You're right. Mr. President, radioactivity levels are through the roof. We are no longer able to guarantee people's health. Torres, what about my health? People in the country, including yourself, begin to undergo mutations because of the strong radiation. You die in agony. God. What happens if you get the plants all the way to the top? Do they become sentient and start strangling us? I have a new goal. I want tentacle plants, god damn it. On the internet, you are mocked and disdained. Should we introduce sanctions? Honestly, the mocking is probably very warranted. Take action. There's no need. Let him do it. In the capital, a sage amongst the crowd is trying to restore the power of a religion. His followers grow daily. Let him do it. Bring him to me. Hi, Mr. President. I was sure you'd noticed me. Besides, God himself sent me here. How you doing there, Father Leonidas? Let me ask you, can you get this meter all the way to the top, please? Let me be at your side. I will advise where necessary and bring the word of the Creator to the people. That sounds like a fantastic idea. Foreign countries steal our inventions and our patents. We must stand up to them. What inventions? All of our testing has been filled with failure, and the only thing that we've gotten is blood-spewing cows, and that wasn't my fault. But yes, go ahead. Neighboring countries are attacking us. Our army is no longer able to defend itself against the invaders. Son of a bitch! The government falls into the enemy's hands. You are captured and executed along with what remains of your army. I appreciate that me and all of my men die together. I don't think they want to die with me, but they end up dying with me anyway. Mr. President, you must have dropped this last night. After you went out with your wife, I found it at the foot of your desk. I still don't know who my wife is. I don't care. What is it? What is it? I thought you knew. It looks like a small electronic device, but since I picked it up, it seems to have stopped working. This is where we blow up, isn't it, Vice President Orville? I'll take it. You keep it. I'll take it. Orville, you didn't tell me that it looks like a goddamn eye. Citizens of one city claim that it's infested by mutants. Probably just an excuse to pay fewer taxes. No. It's probably infested by mutants. Honestly, everywhere I look, there's mutants. I turned into a goddamn mutant a couple of years ago. You got a problem with mutants, Armstrong? I believe them. What nonsense! We received reports of an alien sighting in the north of the country. The witnesses are many, but it may be a joke. Why not? We've got everything else going on. Why not have some aliens? It's definitely a joke. I have no experience in politics, but in middle school, I used to be class president. Do you think I have a chance against the general? Yeah, sure, why not? The father's doctrine is really taking off in the country. It's dangerous. Give him less power. Absolutely not. Last night, I dreamed of getting kidnapped. Can I have a bodyguard? No. Your researchers are conducting profane experiments trying to change plants created by God. Research is necessary. I want the plants to kill me. Some power plants would like to get rid of waste in an uncomfortable way, but they're willing to pay. Now I know why I made you vice president. I like the way you word things. Mr. President, are you all right? You look pale. Maybe we should call a doctor. Oh, finally. Actually, Space is gone. Time is insane. You feel the air dry out of your mouth. Oh shit, I've left the time-space continuum. Go, little traveler. I'll be back in 37 years. I'll probably be dead by the time you get here. Oh, I finally did it! Mr. President, the country is finally clean again. But the Minister of Health is taking all the credit. She accuses you of hindering her. She's not wrong. Jesus Christ, I've killed myself like 80 times in the last, 9 years? It's less than that. It's been like 7. What? Your name was publicly denounced. You are dismissed of your command and die due to an unknown illness. But I fixed the world! I appreciate that even after I was dead, I was hated so much that someone crowbarred my tombstone. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Lapse. I think we've died enough for one day. Until the next time, stay foxy and much love.